Greetings peeps, salut, how are they? Welcome back to another educational video on this channel. The last video I made was how to maximize your chances to predetermine the sex of your baby for couples who are planning to have a baby. Like some particular things that you could do, which all revolves around the day of ovulation. So I promised you that I was going to bring you a video on how to use the ovulation test. So in this video I'll be showing you, and the test we are using here is called the Exacto test, but there are so many out there, and it comes in a pack of 10 strips, just like the pregnancy test strips. Okay, but before we go into that, I will brief you on what ovulation is all about. Ovulation is simply a process whereby the egg from the female is being released from the ovary. Okay, when the egg is released, it goes down into the fallopian tubes where it is ready to be fertilized. Okay, and immediately after ovulation, before ovulation, the organisms, the female ovaries secrete a high amount of a hormone called luteinizing hormone, which is that hormone that starts the process of the liberation of the egg from the ovary. Okay, and this phenomenon is often called, it's scientifically called the peak, the LH peak, the peak of the luteinizing hormone. Okay, like it goes to the top value. Okay, so it is during this period that the lady is fertile. During the period of the ovulation that the lady is fertile, and therefore pregnancy can occur or has a greater probability of occurring. Okay, I would not like to go into details about how the tests work with antibodies and antigens or anything, monoclonal antibodies, so let's forget about that. But precautions when using this test: make sure that the storage first, it should be stored between 2 and 30 degrees Celsius, and you should not use the test if you discover that the package has been opened, and you should not use the test if you discover that it has been frozen. Don't put in the fridge. You should not leave it around children like any other drugs and any other medical stuff. Okay, how to use the test? I will show you a table on how to use the test. Since it contains 10 test strips, which permit you to determine when ovulation is taking place on many consecutive days of your cycle, I will show you a table. Okay, to determine, you should determine the length of your cycle. Okay, and in this case I'll be using the typical 28-day cycle. Okay, we'll take an example of a cycle of 28 days like I said, and let's say the last menses began on the 3rd. Okay, I'll show you this table. From the table, it begins on the 3rd, so you start counting 11 days from the 3rd. Okay, and 11 days from the 3rd, it will fall on the 13th of the month. Okay, so you need to start doing the test on the 13th of the month, because ovulation practically takes place at the mid of your cycle. So we're using the 28-day cycle here. So if the menses began on the 3rd, you count 11 days, you fall on the 13th. Okay, so you begin your first test on the 13th, and you read the results. To read the result is practically easy, just like the pregnancy test. 2 red lines from the T segment and the C segment. T stands for test and C stands for control. If you have 2 lines which are visible in the T window with an intensity which is either superior or equal to that of the C window, 2 red lines on the T and the C, it indicates a positive. The test is negative if you have a line just at the level of the C, which is control, and a very light intensity which is inferior to that of the C, or no line at all at the T. So it's either there's a very light painting intensity, very light faint line at the T, which we'll consider negative, or there is no line at all at the T, but there is a line at the C. And we'll consider the test as a failure if you have either a very faint intensity at the T but no line at C. It means the test has failed. Or you have no line at C, control, and no line at test, T. That is a failure. So the moment you have a positive, it means ovulation will be taking place within 24 to 36 hours. Okay, and like I said, go back and watch the video on how to maximize your chances of having a male child, and you know, if you go back and watch the video on how to maximize your chances of having a male child, you know it's preferable on the day of ovulation to have a sexual encounter, because like we said, the males, the sperm cells carrying the X chromosome, the Y chromosome, sorry, swim faster and reach the egg first. Okay, but they are short lasting. So if a sexual encounter happens on the day of ovulation, you likely result to a male child. But that's no guarantee. Those are just ways to maximize your chances. Okay, and remember, every child is a gift from God, or it's a blessing. So there's no need. But some persons will always want to maximize the chances. That's why I'm bringing forward to you this video. Okay, so that is it. It's as easy as that. Okay, as easy as that. Some little questions. Can I use the ovulation test to not get pregnant, for instance? No, it is not a method of contraception. So no, it's not. Okay. And what is the efficacy of the test? What is the efficacy? Clinical trials have been done, and the efficacy is greater than 99%. So the sensibility of the test is greater, and the precision is greater than, the global precision is greater than 99%. Okay, so you should know that. And will alcohol or other drugs influence the result of the test? No, but it is recommended not to consume alcohol during if you're planning to have a baby generally. Okay, so that you should know that. Okay, and how long do you take before you see the lines? Okay, normally it takes basically 3 minutes. And like I said, you just need to apply urine on the tip where the mesh are, where there's indicated, like you do with the pregnancy test strip. You apply and the lines come out within 3 minutes. Okay, as simple as that. So basically that's what I wanted to share with you. If you want to understand more, I'll leave the link to the former video I did on how to maximize your chances. I'll leave the link to the previous video I did down in the description box below, so you can go check it out and understand more, and to add this to it to have a better understanding of the whole process. Okay guys, like this video, subscribe to this channel, share with somebody to add value, because sharing is caring. And until I come your way again, over and out. Make sure you subscribe and share.